Hey, Juventini, welcome back to the channel. I'm Alberto. You know the drill. It's June 26th. We're going to get to the latest news surrounding Juventus, okay? And we have two deals to discuss, two very, very close deals, one outgoing and one incoming. Then we have details breaking through of Cherubini's discussions with Roma to bring Zaniolo to Juventus. We're going to tackle all that and a couple of the other loose rumblings that took place today. Let's get into it. All right, Juventini, friendly reminder that should go without saying. Do like the video and, of course, subscribe to the channel. This is your one-stop shop for everything Juventus. Now, let's get to that news. Deals. We have two very, very close deals. One outgoing, which includes Luca Pellegrini heading to Fulham. They are very, very close on an agreement around 10 million euros for the move of Luca Pellegrini. What's interesting is that tomorrow could be the incoming deal that's sealed for Cambiaso to Juventus, with Dragusin being a counterpart in that deal. So what's very, very interesting here, and was kind of took me back a bit, was that Cambiaso, I made a mistake on the live session yesterday, but this is what's great about the AJC Army. You guys kept me in check and let me know. I believe Cambiaso was more a right-sided player, and he was not a top target for us. And to be honest, he wasn't a top target for us on the left side either, but he had a lot of discussions. But he's going to apparently be brought in. Is very, very close to sealing the deal. With Luca Pellegrini being moved out, we were under the assumption we were going to stick with what we had on the left side. Sandro, we can't move because of his contracts. And then you have Di being extended, who also plays right side and left side. You have Danilo still among the squad, which plays left side and right side. You have Juan Cuadrado, who's right-sided player, but is Juan Cuadrado going to be moved up to a forward role this coming season? We still don't know and still have a lot of questions to be answered. So the Cambiaso one's a little bit strange, because I thought if we were going to, in fact, move Pellegrini, we would be getting a right back coming in, because we've already got coverage at the left side. So this Cambiaso one's very, very interesting. However, the deal is very, very light, which could also mean we still end up getting a right back in this deal. So we have to wait and see, but it's very, very interesting. You guys know the drill. Drop your thoughts and opinions on this one in the comment section to this video. Now, let's keep it going. It could very well just be that Cambiaso is available to them on this light deal, and he offers more in their minds than Pellegrini. And to be honest, I would have to agree he's probably a bit better, but a little bit different too. And there were some traits that he doesn't carry that I did like in Pellegrini, but it is what it is. Pellegrini, I think, just definitely expendable to Juventus in how they felt, and never really had that impact everybody was hoping for. So it is what it is. Let's wait and see what develops. Now, in terms of some other news, Mckennie could be moved by Juventus, and I have zero doubts that there are teams inquiring about the midfielder, and Juventus could move him. His name has also been linked as a bargaining chip in other swap deals. We'll get to some details on that as well. But Juventus is looking for 35 to 40 million euros for the midfielder, and if an offer came in close to that value, they would move him, okay, according to reports coming out today. We have another report coming out from Fabiana Della Valle, and this one is more of her opinion based on the information she has gathered, but she speaks about Rovella, and she says Rovella appears to be the one out of Fagioli and Miretti and Rovella that appears to be the one that would be moved either permanently in part of a swap deal or on loan out of those three players, okay? And this, again, her opinion, but it's all up to Allegri. And she even states that because Rovella will be at the summer camps as well as Fagioli and Miretti. And we will then see, because Allegri is going to assess and then make that final cut. And it's very, very interesting to think about this, because we know how much Allegri likes the players with experience. Rovella has the most Serie A experience out of those three. So it'll be interesting to follow this one. And I don't think we're going to get any type of clear, definitive answer until this summer camp begins and we see how Allegri feels about these players. Now, last, certainly not least, details have come through on Cherubini's discussions with Roma to try and bring Zaniolo to Juventus. Now, Juventus tried to offer players in a swap deal to bring down this value. Roma holds Zaniolo at 60 million euro value. We tried with Arthur, Mckennie, even Moise Kean, now, who wasn't involved in this report is Rovella, because Rovella's name was actually included in many reports saying in terms of being a counterpart for a deal to bring Zaniolo to Juventus. Now, it is said that plan B for Zaniolo could be a Chiesa-like deal to try and bring the player to Juventus, okay? And that would be a multi-year loan with an obligation to purchase come the end of it. So wheels are still in motion for Zaniolo to Juventus, okay? And this is the details of the discussions between Cherubini and Roma being reported today. So let's wait and see what happens on the Zaniolo front. But again, never a dull moment. And we are getting very, very close to where things truly open up, which is beginning of July. And let's wait and see what these guys can cook up. Last little tidbit is that there's apparently being reported by, albeit a couple of weak sources, but still being reported that there is optimism starting to grow on Di Maria being given a yes to Juventus. All right, so let's just wait and see still on the Di Maria front. Remember that Mirko Di Natale said today was the day that Juventus would start to shift their focus if they still didn't receive an answer by that. I still say it's going to be closer to that beginning of July when things truly open up, where Juventus will really, really shift. Right now, they're kicking the tires on everything going on there and all their options, but I think they will wait till that contract actually truly does expire to see what the answer is. So beginning of July is my call, where they will finally cut the cord on Di Maria if they don't get that answer. That's all the news today to June 26th, Juventini. Let me know what you think. And of course, like the video and subscribe to the channel. But don't forget your opinions, comments, questions. Drop them in the chat there, because I can't wait to mix it up with all of you. And I'll be back tomorrow with more updates. Till then, fino alla fine, forza Juve, ciao tutti.